Hey everybody, we're back. I'm straight back after episode 1 with a question of Crimson. The answer is yes. I don't know what the question is. Last time, I enjoyed the first episode of season 3. They delivered very quickly on the action. Not that the action is important in a show like this, but they did deliver on it. Surprisingly so, actually. I was very impressed with the special effects, the set pieces, even the emotion behind, the battle. People almost dying. You knew certain people weren't going to get killed. Although Liandrin came so close to death that I was beginning to question reality itself. She almost got completely sliced and diced and all sorts of things. But she just about survived the encounter. The only bad part about the fight was how slowly everybody was moving. The people trying to get out of the city were moving real slow. And the people trying to chase them were moving real slow. A bit of hustle wouldn't have hurt. So I'm hoping to see a bit of hustle from somebody at some point this season. Like Lan was real slow last time too, wasn't he? Just pacing back and forth, hearing the screams of his beloved. Anyway, I did say last time that the guy coming after Nynaeve was really ineffective and she was holding her own. But didn't she get stabbed like 1 billion times? Yep. If you commented that on the first video, I haven't even thought of editing that first video yet, but if you made that comment, you are right. She got way stabbed. Anything else going on in that episode? We saw some arches. We saw an arch. We got shortchanged on that. 2/3 shortchanged. And we got attacked in the middle of the night. We saw Crazy Rand in the arch. We saw Sane Rand. And where are Rand's feelings? Where are his loyalties? With Egwene? Wasn't he bragging to the guys about Lanfear? He didn't mention her, but he was talking about Selene and all that, but Anyway, I had a good time last time. Not sure what to expect this time. I expect this trip to the Aileal Wastes will be quick. I expect we'll get there this episode. And as for what everybody else is doing, we'll see that too. I'm hoping we drop in on Liandrin at least once an episode to see what she's up to. I don't care about literally anybody else in her group. They can all die straight away for all I care.
I told you this day would come,
Oh.
Your Majesty.
What is this? Where are we? 20 years ago? Is this Elaine's mother? I don't know if they're being respectful or they're not overly enthusiastic. Look at these! Yeah.
Since Queen Mordrellin's death, our nation has suffered the great uncertainty of a succession war. Many of you in this room were my rivals, and I yours. But that war is over now, because I won it. Swear yourselves to me, and nothing you have done will be held against you.
Something about that speech doesn't... what I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in the audience gets so offended that they try to stab her right here. Rubbing their noses in it. That they lost the war. Yeah. No wonder that none of them look enthusiastic. I guess I was picking up the vibes right. Look at that banner over there. Looks like a fox.
I swear the fealty and soldiers of House Barron to your throne.
Okay, they're in. How about you?
House Anshar swear themselves to you, my queen.
Okay, not as good, but okay.
I, Nasina Kairin, swear the fealty of my soldiers and my house to you.
Okay,
All of your actions against me in the past are forgiven.
washed clean.
But I cannot see my daughter and our great nation suffer another succession war.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Long live House Chakar,
What a piece of work.
Iron Throne of Andor.
Long live the Queen.
What a piece of work. Is she still alive? I guess she must be. Elaine is much nicer.
Trust you saw how many of them. Do this alone.
Get closer, Elaine. I want to hear more.
Elaine, that is your mother's coronation song, is it not?
It is.
And do you know what in Light's name Queen Morghese is doing in Tarvalon?
Oh, probably
I have no idea.
gloating about something or other. She's a real piece of work. Have we repaired this room? Looks okay. Got all the pillars back. So who's going to open the door? How dare you keep her waiting?
Tend you all, you come before the Watcher of the Seals, the flame of Tarvalon.
Yeah.
Lord Galad of House Trakand. Lord Gawain of House Trakand, first Prince of the Sword. Lord...
What's your name?
forgive me, Lord Gabriel. Prince Consort of the Queen.
A pleasure, as always.
Elida Sedai of the Red Aja.
Ooh. A question of crimson, eh? Oh, there's the damage. Yeah.
Mother.
Welcome home, daughter.
No hugs. No hugs.
To what do we owe this honor?
Where's my daughter?
She's sweeping.
You swore to me when I sent my daughter to you, Swan, that you would...
Daughter, you forget yourself. While you wear that ring, while you stand in this hall,
Forgive me, Mother. I will not leave this tower until I have set eyes on Elaine and know everything that happened to her.
How close are we? How are we doing? This is nice. I wonder where they film it. Oh, nice head. Did we have to go up so high to... Did we have to get up here?
We're almost through the spine of the world, but the pass is too far ahead.
The spine of the world.
We'll camp here.
Here. Waygate. Pew, pew. I wanted to see inside it again. It's cool in there. It's all spooky.
We're not the first to come this way. A man and a woman.
Only dark friends dare brave the ways alone, without an Ogier.
Are you okay?
We should have gone to a steading first.
When Ogier are away from the steading, we begin to suffer.
Homesick? Homesick?
Our health declines until, eventually.
What?
But it is good to feel it. It is the remembrance in our bones of the things we shouldn't forget.
He dies if he stays away from home too long? What kind of stupid superpower is that?
They told me you'd be in here.
Well, she's happy to see him.
Gabriel.
We have all worried much.
She's fine.
Where's Mother?
With the Amelin. She came here with a head full of steam.
Well, you're here now. Perhaps Mother will let you stay. Your training can finally begin.
Has no one told you why we're here?
Why?
Poker sisters. I'll melt the flows.
Close your eyes, Matt. They're going into your brain. They're going to give you a lobotomy. Did that do anything? What's the prognosis, Doc?
As you might guess, we've never seen someone with a problem quite like your friends. There's almost nothing we can do for affliction.
Will he ever play piano again?
We'll keep him under observation. But healing him, I fear we may as well be trying to bring him back from the dead.
He's fine. What are you talking about? He's got a he's superlingual. Superlingual.
I owe you an apology. I know Elaine's important, better than anyone. The alliance between Andor and the White Tower...
You're talking all friendly now. That you're out of your fancy throne. You're all, yeah, babe. Let's go have a beer. Now that you're not sitting in your seat. Frick. No wonder people start fights in that room. Everybody's all haughty-taughty. You know, why can't we just be friendly to each other all the time? I guess decorum and we have to respect the person at the seat, otherwise what are we doing here? I get it. This actress who's playing the Queen, she was in something. Friends? But I think I know her from other things. You know, the one where they go to London, baby.
If this is strategy, it's very disarming.
We both know what's required of us in public.
Yeah, I was just talking about that.
I guarantee Elaine is safer here than anywhere else in the world.
She'd be safer out of the public eye, maybe. In some random village.
How was your time with the Amelin?
Interesting as ever. She's hiding something.
Oh, always.
As is everybody here.
Yeah.
Something has shaken everyone here to the core.
We've been instructed not to tell anyone.
Fair enough. Of course you have to be a good little soldier while you're under Swan's roof. I understand that. I can wait till tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
You will receive your honorary Great Serpent Ring. We'll go home and you'll tell me everything.
Is she going through the arches?
I would have thought that you would be as anxious to leave here as I am to have you return safely home.
I want to be and Aes Sedai.
Oh, love. Your first duty is to Andor. It's time to come home.
Well, family calls. Look at the size of that ring. You'd imagine that would be catching things as you're wandering around.
Wait. Your mind is elsewhere, Sheepherder. You want to talk about it? Right. Budding Silk.
I talked about this in season 1, 2, about Lan teaching Rand swordplay, and then Rand had that confrontation at the end of season 2 with Turok. Turok is bringing out his swords and he's like doing fancy spins, and we're all ready to fight. We're going to see how well Lan trained Rand, and then Rand uses the power to just kill everybody instantly. And I was like, why did he bother even learning the... He doesn't need to know any sword moves. But perhaps, at least a little bit, Lan is teaching Rand about... Maybe he's just... Well, okay, a couple of things. Maybe just being a friend to him. Just being somebody to talk to about what's going on in his mind that he might not be able to open up to Moraine or Egwene about. 2, maybe it's about discipline. Maybe it's about, some sort of strength within. And 3, maybe when he can't, when he's trying not to use the power, he has something to fall back upon. Anyway, that was just my thoughts. Because I had the same thought again here. I was like, why is he even learning this? He can just... whenever he wants. He doesn't need to know how to swing a sword. But maybe it's just not about that. Or maybe it's only a small part of it. Anyway, that's just me talking to myself more than anything.
I healed those bruises in Tavalon. Fresh again.
Or dreams.
Are they from him?
No.
I'm here to protect him. So am I. But you're closest to him. You're the one who will see the first signs.
She was almost faster than me.
No way.
Almost.
Why does he waste his time with swords?
Wow.
The Karakarn shall spill out the blood of those who call themselves Aiel, and break them as dried twigs, yet the remnant of a remnant the Karakarn shall save.
That's not great.
It is my duty to return Randall Thor to the Threefold Land, so that he may save my people and to destroy them. The prophecy does not say that I must enjoy the task.
What a hell, that's a hell of a prophecy. Classic traveling shots. Single file.
I like it.
And this is where Manetheren once stood. One of the greatest cities and armies the world has ever seen.
We're farmers and shepherds now.
I can't quite remember why we're coming back here. Because it's so pretty. I'll accept that. It's Perrin. He's back. He brought some people with him. But he might have brought trouble with him too. These people are just recovering from the last onslaught. Will we even recognize anybody back here? Can't remember. The sins of his past. Oh, White Cloaks. What are they doing here?
Perrin.
I don't remember you, but come in here. Get in here.
You look a proper man.
And this is Bane and Chia. Are you women and maidens of the spear?
Yeah, they're cool.
May you always have water and shade.
We ask your leave to defend your roof and hold.
Sure.
What's going on?
Sure.
Why the White Cloaks here?
So much has changed while you've been away. It's not safe for you here, not anymore. You can't be out in the open.
What do you mean?
Come on, there's an attic. You can stay the night
An
with
attic?
the others.
What's going on? It looked all peaceful.
We thought it best for them to stay up here, out of the way.
Oh, hey.
Imagine running into Perrin Ibarra.
What are you doing
To
here?
reverse. The wheel really does weave as it wills.
Why'd you come? Why did everybody come here? Yeah. Backwater place in the middle of nowhere.
What are you hearing among the Reds?
Swan has this tower under lockdown. Whatever happened here recently, it was significant.
And anything more about what happened to Elaine?
It seems the tower had a dark friend right under their noses.
A few of them. Oh, Min, what's up?
I've been having Min pose as a servant here, putting her around as many important sisters as I can.
What'd you see?
I've been seeing Dead Aes Sedai.
I thought you saw the future, not the past.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Whatever this battle is, it hasn't happened yet.
More death is coming.
Can you be certain?
What else could it be? At least 9 Aes Sedai are as good as dead.
When?
I don't know. My visions don't come with a clock.
Ooh.
It could be tomorrow, a year from now, or 10.
Hey Min, could you find a clock when you're having a vision? Just kind of, as you're having the vision, just look for a clock. How about that? How old do they look? Oh god, the Aes Sedai don't age. Damn it, Min. Use your brain. You think after years of, I don't know if she's been able to do this all her life, but she would come up with a few tricks to read her visions better, to get a firmer grasp on what she's seeing and what she isn't seeing, what's real and what isn't, when it's happening. She'd pick up on little clues like that over the years, Of course, look, the reason she can't is because the audience, or the readers of the book, can't know too much, because if you tell everybody everything, there's no mystery. If there's no mystery, there's no interest and intrigue, and you lessen the... Why am I explaining this to you?
Yeah, it's impressive, isn't it? Try both hands.
Alright.
Don't let her blow into it.
The Andoran princes are here.
Oh!
Put that thing away. You have to come see this.
I'm sorry, see what?
The Andoran princes. They're fighting. Topless. For some reason. Maybe Matt can learn a few moves, Real smooth, Matt. Oh, nice. The Matrix.
So, who are these tossers?
My brothers.
Princes or something?
Yep.
And they act like it. Entitled bastards.
Coming from someone sleeping with an actual king.
That's true.
I was told to deliver this to you. By the Amelin Seed herself.
What? Secret message.
Mother, you sent for us?
Liandrin and her sisters went. But how many of their number did they leave behind? Like a stub in shallow water that you don't see until you've put a hole in your boat.
She loves her water metaphors.
You're the only two in the tower, I can be absolutely sure, are not Black Arja. Who knows how deep the Shadow's roots have taken hold here?
I didn't consider that. I actually posed it to Sneeze, but I didn't consider that maybe when the word was sent out, Ale Hydra, you know, that all of them wouldn't. Maybe there's like, there could be layers to it, you know? Whenever the first bell is rung, you know, only a certain number of us will come out of the woodwork and the rest will stay embedded. That would make sense. So maybe there isn't really nobody you can trust, yeah.
You are to be my hounds, hunting down the Black Arja.
We could really use Perrin right now.
Each of you is a match for Liandrin in sheer power. She could have killed you in the hall, and she didn't. Ask yourself why.
She likes her.
And why should we trust you? That's exactly how I want you to think. Elaine will go through the arches tonight, and then you can start your search.
We better be getting paid extra for
The
this.
Amulet wasn't telling us the whole truth. There's something more going on with them. I know it.
We don't need to trust any of them. And if there are more Black Archers still in the tower, they will kill again unless they're rooted out. The only people I trust to do that are you and me.
I think the Amelin might have had another reason to put me into this. My mother came here to take me back to Camelin.
Yeah, she wants her to return home.
No, you can't leave. Not now. You're going to be accepted. My duty is to the Lion Throne.
And is the Lion Throne under threat?
Everything's under threat.
I should have known better than to...
Hey, no need to be like that.
Nynaeve.
Damn it.
Started with the Trolloc attacks. 2 or 3 would come for a family farm at night. Then one night they took the Kalana's eldest sons.
Ooh.
And that's when the White Cloaks came. They say they're here for you.
They said you killed a man and farm. Jeff from Bornhold.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
A load of codswallop. Nobody but the Congers and the Coplins pay any mind.
He did kill that guy.
Why don't you fight them off?
Fight. With pitchforks and sheep shears.
Yeah, but why not? They're just humans.
And the White Cloaks, bad as they are, they're our only real protection from the Trollocs.
May I ask, what happened to your shoulder, Aes Sedai?
Trollocs.
Few out there in the woods now.
Get some rest and I'll pack you some food. We'll get you fast horses in the morning.
We can fight the Trollocs.
If all this trouble is because they're looking for me, then there's a simple solution.
You'll hand yourself in?
I'll turn myself in.
Jeez. Uh-oh. She has to conquer these nightmares. Oh, meanwhile, he's having great dreams. He's cheating on Egwene with Lanfear.
I used to think this would be the only view I'd ever see.
You're heading to the Aiel Waste.
No, she knows.
It's hard to protect you from the Forsaken if you don't tell me what you're doing.
He's getting an army.
Lanfear.
Is this about that doe-eyed cow?
Don't.
Is that where you draw the line? Name calling. Someday, she's going to see you as you really are, you know.
Oh.
Rena, wait! You really think she'll love that?
She's Freddy Krueger. That makes sense. Oh.
What did I...
This is the Wastes.
You do not belong here.
No, who are you? Who is that?
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, sorry, just...
I'd never sleep again.
An Aiel woman in the desert.
She could sense her's coming. How are you doing, buddy? You think you have a bad?
Clara, is that you?
I don't think it's her.
Hello.
Oh, light.
Yeah.
What are you wearing? You look like you're working here.
It's called a disguise, all right?
Min doesn't look like she dressed for the show. It is a disguise. Can you think of anybody else who dresses like this? You know what I mean?
Is that?
Yes! That is Galad.
Paper thin walls here.
He's gone. Yeah, I think I prefer my dungeon cell at this point. Well, come on, why are you here, Min?
Swan wants to see you.
Ugh.
Bring the horn.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I wouldn't leave it unattended. We can't trust anybody around here. We need a satchel for it or something.
Mom?
Wandering alone at night? You're gonna try it on for size? See how it sits?
It suits you.
People. I didn't hear you come in.
Stole it from the kitchens. Don't tell on me.
I won't tell on you if you don't tell on me.
Who is this guy? He's not her dad. He's like the person who's sleeping with her mother currently, right? I don't trust him. Her brothers I trust. They're a bit naive. They're stupidly showing off with their topless swords, but they're nothing to worry about. Her mom is her mom, as plain as day. She wears her emotion on her face. This guy, I don't know him. I don't know him, I don't trust him. And what's he skulking in the shadows for? Yeah. I don't even know his name. Everybody seemed to know him, though.
Son.
Desperately.
To the daughter, heir of Andor.
It's the most popular prince consort in all the land.
Yeah.
Long may he reign.
Why are you so popular?
I was hoping to find Mother.
You know her.
And the boys?
I think they might be busy after that little show they put on this afternoon.
Yeah, they're pretty noisy.
I'm not ready to go back.
Then don't.
Your mother would never tell you this herself, especially not here, but she's facing challenges at home.
No?
She hadn't told me any of this.
Oh, let's keep it between us. Besides, you've left me alone with your ghastly brothers for too long. We need some sense returned to the palace halls.
Sense? Hardly. All you and I do when we're home is drink like fish.
She's drinking like fish too. What can Matt do for you? Yeah, get out of here, man.
I understand, Matrim, that you blew the Horn of Valyr.
Normally, I would never be one to brag, but I can humbly confirm that what you say is factually correct.
Phew. For you, it will summon dead heroes. For anyone else, it's only a horn.
Okay, it doesn't work for anybody?
So long as you live.
Okay.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Sorry. So long as I live.
If you die, then the ownership of the horn goes to the next person who blows it.
No.
So, I'm sure you wouldn't want to tell anyone about being the horn blower.
Oh.
Or about having the horn in your possession.
Oh. He's had pictures made.
And I'm sure you would never use it as social capital or do something as stupid as have your portrait painted posing with it.
No way, no way.
No.
Would you like to give the horn to me for safekeeping?
Put it in the vault.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. You know, you remind me of someone. My Uncle Huan. He liked to gamble too, and he'd much rather have fun than go to work. He died pulling children from a burning house.
Oh, hang on a second. That's great, by the way. That other thing you said in the middle? He'd much rather have fun than go to work. Who does that not apply to? Who? What was that line you said in the middle? I know what you're trying to say.
Are you like him, Matt? Will you be there when the flames are high?
Probably.
I'm no hero. So I do what I have to do.
Those we call heroes only did what they had to do.
Yeah?
You can go.
Think about it, Matt.
What's all this about? I'm not coming with you, Mother. I must forge my own path.
The last daughter heir, who set off on her own, disappeared without trace and was never heard from again.
Oh, it might still be out there then, right?
Tigraine leaving is why you were able to ascend the throne. I healed the Dragon Reborn as he clung to life. And here too, there's work I must do. I will go through the arches tonight. I will root out the shadow in this tower.
I want to see them.
And I will become the first Aes Sedai queen.
Got a letter.
My path will always lead back to Andor.
And she'll be nicer than you.
How did you get so wise? I must have learned from the best.
Yeah, whatever.
Why are you training with Lan?
He listens. I feel grounded with the sword in my hands. It's something I can control.
Yeah. And we're
You
bros.
have to channel eventually, Rand. I know you're afraid of it.
I'm not afraid of it. I'm dying of thirst. And there it is. A pond. And the water tastes like life itself. But it's poison too. It fills my stomach with filth. But I don't care. Because I just want to taste the sweetness forever. Do you understand that?
Nope.
You have to embrace the bitter and the sweet, so you never forget which is which.
Safe travels back to Camelin, Queen Morghese. I hope you got what you came for.
No, she didn't.
Elaine's brothers are going to remain here at the tower and begin their warder training. I'm also leaving Elidus to die here at the tower.
Oh.
I'm sure the tower can use as many strong sisters as it can get right now.
Especially a red.
And who's stronger than the woman who almost bested you to the Amelin seat? If anything happens to Elaine, and I mean anything, the next time I come to these shining walls, I will have my army at my back.
What if she doesn't come back through the arches? They're not to blame for that. She's in everything. The Expanse, Arcane. I saw her in 24 first, 20 years ago. Hey, we're here. Hope we brought lots of water with us. It does not look friendly.
Who did you tell we were coming here?
Just a dream person. Oh, hello. Greetings. There she is.
This is him.
Yeah, the guy. He's the guy.
He will come from the west, beyond the spine of the world.
Yeah.
Of the blood, but not raised by the blood.
Yeah.
He will tie us together with bonds we cannot break.
Uh-oh.
And he will destroy us.
Crap. What a great prophecy. This episode number 2, well placed in the 3 that we're getting. Slow. Inch by inch we went. Intriguing a little bit. Political. It was political, it was conversational. It was character building. It was mountain traversing. It was dream revealing. Lanfear. Egwene isn't just having dreams. Lanfear is giving her nightmares. Because she's a little jealous, because she doesn't like her, because she's a twerp and deserves to be put in her place. That's the way I'm interpreting that, by the way. I think they heavily implied it with the cuts between the dreams. And I think there was some sort of facial morphing in Egwene's dream too, to ram it home. If that's not the case, I've been misled by my own mind. Matt is still... There's nothing the docs can do for him. You know? It's like he's dead already. I see it as a superpower. He can speak the old tongue. I don't know if he can understand it, but he can sure speak it. And what was happening with that tower deck and the people moving in it? What was with that? So I don't necessarily see it as a negative. Unless it's driving him crazy. He just has an extra gift, is the way I see it. You know, Min's gift is like a curse too. I can't remember how she sees her visions. I don't know if they're on command or... I think they are on command. Or does she just see them? You know, like we sent her in this episode to just around to everybody to see what she picked up. You know, she was in full disguise, just mingling with people. And she saw at least 9 dead Aes Sedai in the future. Some sort of battle, maybe. But very, very vague. A bit like the prophecies in the show. A little vague. A little room for... A bit like the truths that the Aes Sedai say. A little grey. You know? What lie is hiding in that truth? And what are the lies hiding in the visions? The murkier they are, the more room for interpretation. But we got to see Elaine's mother. Very unlikable in her flashback and very moody in her flash present. She wanted to take Elaine back. But Elaine is paving her own way. Her brothers are whatever. Maybe they'll become characters. Maybe the Warders will teach them a few things. Matt wasn't a big fan of them. But every single body else was. We repaired a bit of the damage, I think, in that main room. Although the scars of the battle still remain. And we've left that Red Aja here to spy. And she's in everything. She's great. No Forsaken this episode. Well, unless you count Lanfear. No spiders. Which I'm happy about. Perrin. Oh yeah, I forgot about Perrin's storyline. Perrin's storyline is... I'm not going to say the boring, but it was kind of boring this episode. He went home. He saw the old place. Now he's hiding in an attic. Then he saw the... No, he's not hiding in the attic. He saw the White Cloaks. They're out to get him. Imagine if he hadn't come home. They'd be waiting here for years. They'd be like, oh, I thought you said this is where he lived. Yeah, but why would he come home? I don't know. This is where we were sent. Okay. He's going to turn himself in. But it's not going to be as simple as all that. Because what about the 3 that came with him? They're only here because of him. And if he turns himself in and he gets imprisoned, what are they going to do? Loyal's going to go home because he's going to die if he doesn't get back in time. He's got like this health meter that's ticking down. He's homesick, real homesick. But it's a real illness that the docs can't help with. And the other 2, well, one of them owes a debt to a blood oath because he saved her life. And the other one goes where she goes. Anyway, what I'm saying is that when Perrin turns himself in, there's going to be some shenanigans. And we're going to have to do like a Trolloc attack or something. And we're going to have to... He's not going to turn himself in and then get tossed into jail and the end. You know? Something's going to go wrong. And that group is going to stick together. Arches next time. I want to see arches. I don't want to see her coming out of an arch. If you film a scene of her coming out of an arch and we don't get to see inside an arch, I'm going to send back the episode, demand a refund. I don't want to see the arches unless we're in the arches. Lock it in next episode. I don't even know what Elaine could see. You know? Her in the future as queen. You know? Fighting the final battle in some alternate parallel universe. I don't know. Could be anything. I know I said I didn't trust her mother's consort, but I don't know him. And I think that's the thing. I just don't know him. I don't know what his deal is. So we'll leave judgment on him until he appears again. Maybe he was in previous seasons. I don't remember. Very popular though, apparently. And Moiraine and Rand had a little conversation. He told her about what it feels like to be thirsty and to have this pond, this poison pond. And we talked all about that pause I made about him practicing swordplay with Lan. They really dealt with that. I didn't think they were going to. I thought maybe I had to pause it just to get my own thoughts out. But the episode talked about it. You know, directly questioned it. So there. And that's it. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and Matt gave away his horn. You know? And he was told not to play with it or to use it to impress people. He wasn't getting that much action once the guys appeared. The next episode is called Seeds of Shadow. I don't have time to watch that right now, but I'll get to it. Thanks for joining me for episode 2. And we'll come back with more intrigue. And now we've got to the Aiel. We'll see what they want from Rand. If there's anything he has to do or go through. And we'll see how the other stories go. See if we can get a hint of where Liandrin is. And I want to see her back in the show. I want to see Arches. I want to see Liandrin. Next time. Or at least one of those two. I'll see you there.